Hello, Second Church family. Sunday's coming. Today I want to talk to you a bit about fellowship and how in community and in fellowship and engagement with one another, we have the chance to go deeper together. I find that in meaningful community, we have the time and the space to ask those difficult questions, to have real, authentic, vulnerable conversation, that in fellowship, we seek a deeper faith. We abide together. So we are now 7 weeks into this very adjusted way of life. I found that settling into this new space and finding rhythm in this time is different for each of us. That it continues to take mutual forbearance, prayer, patience, strength, and grace. We will continue to need one another as these coming weeks take us toward discernment and new decisions. I will need you. Second Presbyterian Church will need you. And we will all need the love of a welcoming community of faith where Jesus Christ is even now transforming lives. As we look ahead to Sunday and beyond, the spirit of fellowship, of community will guide us forward. Perhaps these times have led to some new questions, difficult questions in your heart and mind. This Sunday, I'll begin a new sermon series, Beyond Cliches, Seeking a Deeper Faith, which will anchor our conversation in the hard questions and sometimes misguided cliches of faith. Cliches that we speak perhaps most often in the midst of times of loss and grief, sadness and uncertainty, waiting and watching. But as we wonder and as we wait, as we ask those tough questions together, the gift of community and fellowship can create deeper and more meaningful ways of living. For example, at Second, the Northside Food Pantry continues to offer extraordinary gifts of fellowship and nourishment to support our Washington Township neighbors and those who volunteer. The fellowship among a wide array of small groups and classes, prayer circles and reunion groups, others across the life of our congregation continue to grow through their online gatherings. The preschool families of Children's Circle are beautifully connected and engaged with one another. The men at Second and Presbyterian women communities have never grown tired or weary, continuing to gather virtually and create spaces of engagement, growth, prayer, support. The music of our sanctuary choir continues to breathe the blessing of fellowship on all who engage in worship on Sunday, no matter when the song was recorded. The community of Centerpoint Counseling, rooted in deep trust and compassion, continues to create fellowship and sustenance for the journey through these times. I invite your prayers for the life of our congregation. I invite you to pray especially for our Associate Pastor Nominating Committee as they continue their search for an associate pastor to guide our ministries of engagement in the time to come. I invite your prayers for our second-year Lake Fellows, Kelly and Hasiel, as they prepare to begin new calls in Bloomington and Atlanta, as we send them with our blessings and gratitude for their ministry among us. Through this witness of God's love, engaging us, bringing us close despite physical distance, we will walk forward in fellowship through the days and the decisions yet to come. And through it all, we will keep holding faith together. May God bless you and your families.